Hello, everyone. So for me, honestly, when people are in government, right? When people are in position, that's when I go after you. I'm not one of those people, and I hate it so much when people just wait until people are out of government before they start talking about anything. Buhari is out of government. I really don't have anything to do with him, except when, of course, history. Either they are trying to change history or trying to say, oh, he was good or something that is wrong. I will come out and say no, or to set the record straight. The person that we don't even have anybody in government. What we have is someone illegitimately trying to occupy government at the same time. So the same thing also with Jonathan. When Jonathan was in office, when I decided to be an active citizen, before I wasn't an active citizen. I couldn't care less what was happening in Nigeria. I didn't even know a lot of the things that were happening in Nigeria. I don't watch news. I don't do anything until when I turned 40 in December 2013. I became 40 and I realized that me myself, I was also the problem of Nigeria. My silence, my not focusing on what was happening, my just minding my business and helping the people around me. That also was a problem. And so I decided to be an active citizen. And 4 months after I decided to be an active citizen, guess what happened? Of course, Chibok girls were abducted. And then I decided I was going to stand up and start making the mass for Chibok girls. And that was how I started. I joined the Bring Back Our Girls movement. The first protest that happened on the 30th of April 2014, I was there doing that particular protest. And so that's how I got into active citizenship. Not that activism. My first protest actually was 1992 in the university. I was part of, I've always been vocal. I did my first protest in 1992. The first university I went to, Usman Danfodio University. The subsequent ones in ABU Zaria. I was always part of any protest that was going to happen. I was also part of campus politics. I remember being in the campaign trail of the person who ran for president in 1994, 95? I can't remember now. Eddie, he was a medical student. We were told that medical students cannot be, SUG president, stuff like that. We did the campaign, we went around, he won. At the end of the day, he won. And that's it. So on this issue, I really don't even like talking about Jonathan, because I said when they're trying to manipulate history, which is what a lot of people do, you still see up to today, you think people are so fixated. Oh, Jonathan was good. In what way was Jonathan good? I need to know, because you could buy dollar for 200 naira, because dollar went to 220, and it was within a space of a few months. It went from, was it 160 something all the way to 220, that it became, at that time it became something of people were shouting. Now where we are right now, the price that Buhari left, 700, is now what, in short, we've not even gotten to that price. People are already clapping that dollar is now about 1,000 naira. Nigerians, what kind of human beings are you? What kind of human beings are you? You always want to defend everybody's failure. The ones that were pro-Jonathan, who didn't see all the nonsense that Jonathan was doing. Now, how much was a bag of rice then? How much was it before he came? If bag of rice is the way you people measure good governance, and then you should not start saying Buhari also was good now, because dollar is now more expensive, rice is now more expensive, things are now more expensive. People were being killed. The government wasn't saying anything. It didn't matter to you, because it's not your own person that was killed. There was Nyanya bombing happened. Jonathan went to that place. Will now go to Kano and be dancing on the same day. You saw nothing wrong with it. 48 boys were killed in Potiskum. Jonathan will go on to do his declaration. You saw nothing wrong with it, because it didn't affect you and you loved Jonathan. Jonathan attacked, what do you call it, the National Assembly. They tear gas. Aminu Tambuwa was the speaker. If you like, Aminu Tambuwa. If you like, don't like Aminu Tambuwa. He was the speaker of the House of Representatives, number 4 person in Nigeria. Jonathan went to attack him, took police to National Assembly to attack National Assembly. You saw nothing wrong with it, because you love Jonathan. Are you okay? Are you freaking mad? Are you okay? And people will be talking, that time was better. That time was better for you. It is not better for the people that were killed and are now in grief. Oh, Chibok gas was used to topple Jonathan. And that's the same way they say NSAS was used to try to topple Jonathan. Now, because you participated in NSAS, it's okay. But the one, it's a BBOG, because you did not participate in it. It doesn't matter to you that people send their children to school 10 years ago, up till now, the children are not back. And you're okay with it. No, Wala, you get children back. When your own too, they abduct your own, I will not talk. No, well, count me out. I will not talk so that you say it's a conspiracy. You know, I just did a tweet. I said I used to be angry when people, Nigerians, will take the pain of Chibok girls and make it about Jonathan's presidency. But now I don't get angry. You know why? We are all potential abductees. Shey they are abducting us inside our houses now. Since we didn't realize that we were supposed to come together, united, and make demands for Chibok girls, we people turn it to about the president. Some of you said it was a lie. Don't worry. When they abduct your own children, you and your own children, somebody else will say it is a lie and turn it about a useless presidency. Since that is how callous we are. People with zero empathy, very expensive empathy, they keep it. They cannot empathize with somebody else and feel somebody else's pain. People were taken away. Till 276 students. They first of all said it was a lie. They set up a committee, General Sabo committee, that came out to confirm that 276 students were taken away. But you people, because you are so callous, you made it about Jonathan and said that, oh, people that were making demands, we became the problem because we were making demands. And then now they will abduct you. You say, where is Aisha Yusuf? Why Aisha Yusuf? No, they talk again. Yes, I know they talk. I don't cry more than they believe. When you're ready to cry, we'll cry with you. That's even if I want to. Otherwise, I'll be looking at you. No wahala. Sure, when it happened to other people, you thought you were special. It can never happen to you. What the hell is wrong with us as citizens? Oh, Jonathan this, Jonathan that. When you could buy rice, there were people that couldn't buy rice. Since governance is about how life is for you. Somebody is saying that, oh, in 2013, he could come back to Nigeria. In 2013, Jonathan arrested 4 these day journalists. All this that I'm saying, please don't believe me. Go and do your own research. Go and Google. 4 these day journalists were arrested, editors were arrested. You know why? Because they did an editorial that was unfavorable to Jonathan. Then what is his name? Oh, what's this man? Doyokupe and co were the ones explaining it away and doing all sorts of things. Yes. Malema of South Africa insulted Jonathan in January 2015. 2,000 people were killed in Baga by terrorists. Jonathan did not say anything. When Charlie Hebdo happened, I think 3 people were killed there. Jonathan did a statement for Charlie Hebdo. He didn't do a statement for Baga. Election was supposed to be in February. That was about a month to election. Yeah, Jonathan did not respect the people because he had arrogance. PDP said that for 50 years they are going to rule. PDP said that nobody can remove them. All that arrogance, people did not see it. People's lives did not matter because they felt they owned everything. PDP printed only 1 form for Jonathan in 2014, and yet Aisha Yusufu is the problem. Let me tell you something. Me, Aisha Yusufu, even if today is March 28, 2015, I'm not voting Jonathan. Never. You understand? All that nonsense that Jonathan did, me, God forbid that I reward failure. I don't reward failure. I would rather take a chance with another. And even then, and I still say that Nigeria deserved more than Jonathan and Buhari. 2011, I didn't vote for neither of them. I voted for Nuhu Ribado. That was the one I knew. And today I say to people, I don't care whether somebody is going to win or somebody is not going. That's not the reason why I support somebody. I support you because I think amongst the choices that are around, you will be the better one. And I am hoping that citizens will understand that we are the ones to hold people in office accountable, not to sit down and be attacking our fellow citizens. Today, this person, Peter Gregory Obi, is the one that I support for presidency. God forbid if he ever enters that office and he decides to be a failure and is running for office again, I will not only vote against it, I will campaign against it, because I will never ever reward failure. For those of you that say that Buhari was worse from 2019 to 2023 than he was in 2015 to 2018 to 2019. So do you now come and say that, because he was better then, that made him a good leader? No, he was a bad leader. He was an awful leader. Even when he was campaigning, I kept mentioning the father. I kept saying the father. It is citizens that must hold them accountable. If you keep defending their failures because which one you like more, they will keep doing nonsense. They will have room to keep doing nonsense. And so for some of those of you that keep talking. I say that I'm trending on social media, on Twitter. But you like trend. Do I look like I want anybody to like me? I have enough love for myself. I don't want anybody to like me. I want a nation that works, and that's what I'm going to work on. If me and you, our our values and our vision align, we work together. If it doesn't align, we go our separate ways, we work our own. For me, what is good for Nigeria, that's how I focus on. For all this nonsense that you people do, trying to defend failed leaders, oh, this person's failure is better than that person's failure. Pa! Failure na failure. And we are here. Jonathan, as oh my goodness, I don't that somebody that won Buhari in 2011, me sef in 2014, I was saying that Buhari, when the APC were trying to bring Buhari, I said like, no, never nah. After what happened 2011 with all of that riot, who will vote Buhari? Buhari doesn't have a chance. But Jonathan's failure gave Buhari a chance. Jonathan, that election, people vote, even in the north. In the northern part of Nigeria, they voted. Yes, he might not have won those states, but he got a lot of votes from those from the northern states. People voted for Jonathan. They say man without shoe. They voted for him. They loved him. Guess what? He came into office and decided to start oppressing people, not caring when people were being killed, not caring what was going to people's mind. See, this in NIS, the immigration job, people died. People, they were begging Jonathan to sack that minister. Jonathan refused. And then he's coming today, what? No, it's Jonathan. Buhari did not win the 2015 election. Jonathan lost it. It was Jonathan's election to win. He decided with his arrogance and the arrogance of PDP to lose the election. Is that same arrogance that PDP also did, that they refused to give Peter Obi the ticket when they could go. And as it is now, PDP will end up with 50 years of being in opposition. That 50 years in governance they used to talk about, because they refuse to learn, they refuse to take responsibility, they refuse to change, they will always blame other people and the same. And that's the same thing with those who continue with the what do you call them, Jonathan's lovers. Those who voted Jonathan in 2015 and the people who voted Buhari in 2019, they are the same. They give failure another chance. I will never do it.